Oh, hello there, everyone. So this is just a rant about. This is actually my first live stream on my phone. So this is a rant about Ets2fankt8002, or also known as MrRailfanner on the wiki. So lately, while I was just minding my own business on the wiki, he was saying very rude comments, and then he was trying to ground me and Colton over this and that. Simply, the thing is, he's just getting on my nerves, and this is also a live stream, as you may know, about Umit. Let's just say he's been a he's been a very annoying, mindless twit. So he's been uploading very bad things or saying, and then forcing Nicholas to ban me, and then to be promoted to moderator and owner just to ban me. He will stay as a member, meaning you, ETS2 fake, ugh, Fankit 8002. I don't know, but you get the idea of his name, also known as Imit Irgil. Oh boy, about his serious, I just simply can't respect them since they're absolute worst, and the worst thing I can hate. Uh, Also, like, and then making a hater community out of me over a simple thing. Ugh, what is wrong with people nowadays? And I also had to raid Emit's community, since he's been getting on my nerves insanely much. Either the Sunday Roti. Oh, wait, I didn't even attack his channel that much. And also about Maria 8 Marbles 2X, she gets easily triggered over being called Morny, or if someone makes a video out of her, like saying, I beat up insert username. I don't know, like why she makes that, and then she steals clips from some like two shows, El Chavo, which is now available on YouTube, and then Family Guy, and then with the account like Dave YTTP, it's just a meme account, as everyone may know, the descendant of the real, but hates those who has been hating him on the past. But as long as that kind of Dave uploads good content, so far no hate is given. And then speaking of Umit, of who I hate the most, he begs to voice every character and then claims that he runs the series without further evidence, since he didn't make the first episode and short on Tunnels on Springfield Railroad and Rails of Highland Valley. But and then he asks others to redistribute payware, which means pirating it. I am not taking the risk to send the private versions of the trains I made, like the Paramarket 1225, or like the ones from Leafer, and then the Berkshires, like the ones I have newly modified and made a new version out of. And about Umit, he was calling me Sammy billions of times, and then he can never spell or write in English properly. Like, he deleted me into the group. Like, I don't understand what he says. I just can't. And what my thoughts about him is, he's been, I don't know, some kind of mindless twit. Either for Cruz, he shows no respect to Johnny Test. Either other shows, he just likes to watch Family Guy, and then he made a grounded video. And then he banned Dave YTTP from the anti-Johnny Test group, being so angry over a little show, trying to ruin people's childhoods. are you insane? And about Liam, also, oh, this is actually a multi-rant, like a rant out of those users that I mildly can't stand. Well, what makes me laugh is whenever Sunday Brody gets called Mr. Big Tits. Actually, that's a funny insult. Great goes to you, Kentucky Railway Productions, and also like trying to trigger people with the Iya insult. That's outdated. Like much more older than the ancient Egypt. Speaking of like speaking of Emmett, he antagonized me on this shitty series. Either did Morny, also known as Fake Marie, of who is antagonist in the rest of Highland Valley, and that is faking the real one, named after Amtrak Fanatic 513, trying to convince others. And as I may know, Tales on Industrial Branch will never start, also known as Fails on the Shitustrial Branch. I need to calm down before I get demonetized. And also, like, spamming communities down with character proposals without asking the owner, like the one who created the series, without further permission. Oh, that's bad. And for you viewers, good news. Close to 300 subscribers. Just one subscriber, and I'll just goof around like what I normally do. Oh, great. No viewers and no likes. That's alright. This is a discussion video after all. So about Liam, he was saying very rude and nasty things and some stupid ass things like, Mr. Sam. And then, Mr. Sam, and then saying you're a. I'm not going to say the N word. I am not. I'm not taking the risk. Like seriously, who would do that? If they're white, if they say they're like fuckers. I said fuckers, not fuckers. I ain't gonna cuss. So use your videos and then like copying other people's videos without permission and then stealing clips from famous shows. Oh, hello Timothy. Wished I could have invited you to this live stream. Man. So, the next live stream will be starting by the plug convenience. And also, this is a quick update about the second episode. Well, it's not an episode. It's a short, like a comedy special. Oh, yeah. Since I couldn't receive the lines for those who are voicing Jock, the Northern Pacific constellation. Oh well, then I have to ask Victor Tansig again, since I have a lot of things that are in progress. They aren't finished yet. So, I can't promise anything. And I don't have, enough time since school is in the way. But I can do as far, when Halloween break or fall break starts, which is 2 weeks long. Only if it was 2 months, I would be satisfied. Well, I don't want to skip school. But I just can't show respect to those who force me. Stop asking me on everything. And also, Timothy, I'll be ranting on Cruz. So about Cruz, he's been a mindless twit, as you may know. He's been showing no respect to Johnny Test, and then he claims it's a ripoff of Dexter's Laboratory, even though it's not. Oh, yes. And then he steals clips and then makes grounded videos, and then he's obsessed with Mr. Men, like that kind of show. Before, I usually read the books about it. they were entertaining, but as soon as Cruz came up, that nearly ruined. That made me lose the taste of that thing. It's horrid. And then he even uploaded porn, like not safe work stuff, in the main chat, like on the train series chat, meaning Rails of Hand Valley, Tales on Springfield Railroad, etc. You get the idea. Also, he spams. He like creates. He just uploads more content or character proposals in after Benjamin, and then he asks, even though he runs the series and wants to be a big locomotive and didn't ask the owner. Now I have to say one of the lines whenever he's just like saying many bad things about shows. Like, Johnny Test isn't a ripoff. It's just a cartoon. You go to Cartoon Network and you just go to that show just to show. You just like to watch the show. And either does Cruz make pointless proposals. Though about Cruz, I absolutely have hatred against him. And also, Colton, I'll be ranting about Umit. Oh man, that's squeaker. So about Umit, I decided to delete his account on the Wikia multiple times. Man, that was actually funny. And then he's raging at me like, "Stop deleting my account!" When I was reading on his wall on the Wikia, meaning both Rails of Hand Valley, Tales on Springfield Railroad, etc. Oh man, I'm kind of stressed right now. But what is funny is, whenever he rages at me, or like yelling, also known as Mr. Rageman, or Mr. Fail Fag, which is an insult to MrRailfanner, also known as Umit Irgil, what makes me laugh is, whenever someone bans him, he gets so triggered and puts the blame on me. What the hell is wrong with that dude? Okay, that was actually weird. About Rage Man, what is funny is he tries to run every series, but he easily fails. And also, I'm taking any kind of rant requests, so I don't need to be worrying about that. Also, I have a question to ask all of you viewers. What are your thoughts about Umit's actions and why do you hate him? Just tell me that on chat. Soon I'll just start a live stream on the other chat, like on the alternate one. Well, unfortunately, since Colton was removed from the other one. And also, I have to agree what True Hero Lightning 17 said. It's unacceptable. And welcome to the live stream, Train Guy 2929. And also, it's going. Yeah, it depends, but it goes well, at least. Also, Umit, I don't know how to say it, but what's funny is every time I or one of my friends call him like Rage Man, meaning Umit, he gets triggered and then rages. Wow, but that's actually, I don't know what to say. But if you have more questions, just tell me and I'll answer them, like right now. Umit, well, he's a gimme pig. He asks everyone to send paper trains to him, to his Gmail, or email, I don't know what to say. Either does he make unimportant character proposals, as well as his unimportant or non-existent train series, Rails of Maria's Pass, worst series to exist. And yes, you're listening to my real-life voice. And Umit, he raged at me over his community like being deleted 4 times, and then one of his hater communities being raided. Man, that's actually fun. Oh wait, Caleb, what's up? Also, sorry. But he's like, I have to agree with you. That guy with the medic profile picture. I don't know, but Eric Workman, also known as aircraft work maggot or worm maggot. I don't know, but whatever. He uploads like thousands of videos. Either did Eric Workman uploads too many videos and continuing tales on CP Railroad. And also about Umid, he's actually a crybaby. And technically, he's just a 5-year-old who's trying to hit puberty, even though he's too fat and doesn't even know how to get trained properly because he doesn't even know how to get a PayPal account. What a broke ass motherfucker! Sorry. And Umid, he hates profanity, but he cusses. Isn't it obvious that he's a hypocrite? I am not concerned about it. And then Ryan, he raged at the Dave White CTP, like the other kind of Dave who uploads meme videos. They call him, yeah, Dahlia. And Geo guy, I don't know who the heck that guy is, but bother. I'm hopelessly confused. So about my train series, about the spin-off, uh, second episode, well, it won't be that. And then Emit, he called me Pappy now reckless rooster, which makes no sense. It makes me laugh since that's the weakest insult. Okay. And about Umit, what's funnier about him is his examples of stupidity. He literally rages in caps every time one of his comments get deleted or edited, and then I can easily frame him using inspect element and all the kind of shit. Okay, I have to cuss, but that's alright. And for you viewers, just tell me your thoughts about the users that has been getting on my nerves, meaning more like Marie from 8 Marbles 2X or the fake Marie, then Emit, Sunday Brody, and Liam. About those. Also, for as an insult for Sunday Brody, it is Mr. Big Tits. That was actually funny though. But kudos to you, Colton. And as everyone may already know, Colton, well done for that insult. And speaking of my haters, well, one of them they got along with me since I owe them an apology. And then Sunday Brody, also known as Mr. Big Tits, Baldy McBaldy, fat ass, Kim Jong-un without that hair. That's actually true. And then it's like, Sunday Brody has like billions of freckles in his face, just like, are they volcanoes from Mars? Just like, ah, yeah. Just like him in a nutshell. Also, this is just some random video or live stream, I guess. This is actually the first live stream on my phone, not my computer. And then Bill Vu, well, he framed Leafer, Trainboy 1, Cam Scott, all famous users. You know, I know what kind of kernel trains Bill Vu uploads. It's knockoff and low quality. That's what his kernel stands for. Also, what's more annoying is that moment when you step on a Lego. But about Bill Vu, he's a terrible reskinner. He even uses trains from different websites like Island of Sodor, or yep, you get the idea. And also, Colton, I agree. Do Does the viewers do? Like, do they agree or not? And also, I'm not revealing my face at all, since I don't want to be exposed. Like, I don't want to be exposed at all. Okay, sorry. I'm kind of I'm kind of stressed today. And also, about your reskin, Train Guy 2929. That's actually a very good reskin. Work on. Just keep up the good work. But about KNO trains, there's not a lot of freeware being released. And also, you can thank me later, Train Guy 2929. Just thank me later. Just I know that you said already, Caleb. That is it, right? If I said it right, then I have to go. Now it's time to go goon. And also about Umit, he calls me Pappy and now Reckless Rooster. He doesn't even know what NWR stands for. It stands for North Western Railway. Come on! Some people can be some real dumb cabs these days. And I swear, Umit keeps complaining about me. Well, it shows everyone what a crab baby is, like a sensitive squeaker. And yes, this actually makes sense. Umit, he blocked me on Google, but guess what? I'm still able to view his posts. And also, what up, Seth? About the last live stream, that was the funniest one I've done so far. And both the memes and then Nick Bogia one's reskins. Holy shit, they looked awful. Man, they smell so bad. They need to get a polish. And it's funny. I'm able to troll people. Well, not those who I am friends with. Well, I'm not trolling any one of you. None of you viewers. Seriously, I don't want to betray anyone. But about Umit, that makes me laugh. His rage. He's like Final Sora and then Saltiny 14, like being trolled by Xbox Addictions. One of the best trolling YouTubers I know so far. So, who should I rant on next? I just need to know, like, seriously, right now. Who should I rant on? Timothy, I already ranted on Marie. Bill Vu? Oh, oh boy, here it goes. So, Bill Vu, and then the Gimme Pigs. So this one is about Bill Vu, also known the fake Steve Lero. So, Bill Vu, he usually or often frames Bill Clean and Steve Lero for the shitty reskins and makes illegal reskins, which I absolutely hate. They look so ugly. When Santa Claus saw him, he said, "Ho ho, holy shit, that's one hell of ugly train. You're being scrapped. You're remaining on the scrapyard for life." And that was it. Best joke. And I can't really reskin since I'm in a nutshell I'm noob. I'm actually a noob on it, but I'm good at making custom whistles and making a newer version of the trains. Well, except the textures, but the smoke textures. And then the scripts, etc. Except reskinning. Shit. And what's worse about Bill Vu, he uses, like, the boogies, like the rods, they aren't fitting into these It's not going into the cylinders properly. Can somebody give that? Can somebody help that dude? Like seriously, someone needs to help him for making these shitty ass reskins. Just shut down the fucking account. And Bill Vu made a reskin of nickel plate. He used a... Oh god. I just can't say it. Bill Vu, he's banned on the trans forums. But whenever I saw his reskins, they looked horrid. Much more horrid than a ghost train. Much more horrid than Ugliest Mom. I don't know, is it the moms from your mama? Oh, then I have to crack a joke. Bill Vu is so ugly. When Santa Claus saw his reskins, he said, "Ho ho holy shit! That's one hell of a bunch of ugly trains. You're on the naughty list for life." And there it happened. Bill Vu got banned and always got coal. Wow. That's actually true. And then about that, what Train Guy 2129 said. That was actually funny though. You're actually right about that. Bill Vu's reskins are just like nothing but potatoes on wheels that are so ugly. And I bet Bill Vu earns no money. He wants to make his own Kano Trains roster just to show what a broke-ass motherfucker he is. And he even framed Oren, like the one who created trains. And then he used a city and country. And then, what was it again? Highland Valley. Those two routes. And then Springfield Industrial. Not making any scenery for that. Then he frames Tiger Cove 15. Pendant's Castle. Cam Scott. Train Boy 1. Etc. Also, it's true that he is a stalker. And then the Reading T1s. Well, I bet Bill Vu's Reading T1s never know how to read. That's why he named himself, why he named them Reading. Because he doesn't even know how to read. Just, I can't read. That's it in a nutshell. So, about Bill Vu, I just can't stand him. He even frames Leifer, the one who made those nice Berkshires that I revamped. I mean the ones from Louisville, Nashville, Nickel Plate Road, and finally Permarket. He used a USRA 284 as Permarket 1225, but there is several of them. Canal Trains, Colorado 71, Leifer. Shit! Good God. Somebody just throw some holy water on Bill Vu's computer. Oh, sorry. Sorry that I farted. Oh God, it smells bad. But I bet Bill Vu's reskins are just as smelly as this smelly old shoe brush, or I don't know. And then he even framed Daylight Train, who made that Pennsylvania Railroad S2. Well, some of Bill Vu's videos, yeah, all of them are stolen. And his reskins are as illegal as immigrant trying to get to America. Just, oh, I need to pass it. Just, you're deported. Booyah. And then he even did on Norfolk and Western on the A class. If he does that on the Y6A, oh man, I'll be pissed off. I don't want him to frame at least me, others, and etc. And about and then Bill Vu, and then he made a comparison, and then he even framed Paul's Trains. And then his Niagara reskins looks nothing but trash, like colored potatoes on wheels with a shitty trash can sounding like you said, anger snare. And either is yeah, you get the idea. Well, about Bilvu, he even friend Chuggington. But Chuggington is the worst show. Like, who would make a reskin of a daylight? But one of his reskins are realistic. Sort of. Well, about the American Freedom one, it's at least kind of original. Well, it's obvious that everyone makes that. And then Chuggington. Well, I have a nickname for it. It's called Crapperton. Is that good? Or not? Well, Chuggington. Well, I know its real name. It's Crapper Twat. That's an insult to it. Since it's a huge ripoff of Thomas and Friends, self-moving trains. There's like, how unrealistic is it? Just like, are they like people? Is it like people inside the trains, like trying to get out but they can't? Oh, oh, screw you, shit. 17 ruined several people's childhoods. Good God. Ugh. So, the next live stream, it'll be about some random shizzles. Like, it'll be about some memes. So, yeah!